right, so we got Jake on again, another good friend of the show. We've had him on before for, I believe this might be episode 73 now. So we're going to get to talk about a lot with his recruitment and stuff lately. And also he'll be transferring from Archbishop Carroll High School to Penn Charter, William Penn Charter High School, if you guys don't already know. And I was actually looking at the schedule, and I'm actually going to be going to your game on January 5th at Penn Charter against Haverford, I think. So we're going to make the drive up there and check it out. That's going to be pretty cool. And so I wanted to get into a lot because last time we talked a lot about, what you've been doing on the court and then some of the social media stuff, but I just want to get into it even more. I mean, you have been posting a little bit on your TikTok and Instagram recently about you're kind of starting up a clothing brand. I kind of wanted to get, just tell everybody what that's about, any pieces you have dropping, but really what made you want to start that brand up?
Yeah, for sure. So I was just big, like when I was younger, I used to like making designs and stuff. So as I got older, I kind of stopped doing it, but I kind of picked it up again. So, and I try to find a meaning for my clothing brand. So just be yourself is like, there's a lot of people in this like world and stuff that try to be like other people and try to fit in. So the brand is really just to say like, just be yourself and just don't care what other people think and just be you.
Mm-hmm. And when it comes to the type of clothes you're going to be dropping, is it more like streetwear or casual stuff? Like what can we expect in like the near future?
Yeah. So I have a couple like streetwear, like graphic t-shirts dropping, and hopefully in the next couple months I can drop like hoodies and pants just because it's gonna get cold and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. So again, before we talked a little while back, I believe it was during the high school basketball season, maybe right before last season or right after last season. But you were up to a lot this summer, and including you played with Rob Wave Elite New York this summer. Obviously, I made a whole video on Rob Wave Elite, what they did this summer as a whole. But first of all, we had a rope on the show last time, who I know you played with in the New York series. But how did that opportunity come about for you, and how did you get in touch with Cam before the tournament?
Yeah, so I seen on TikTok, they think the tournament I saw was the Dallas tournament with the Ellis brothers. So
Yeah.
I seen them playing. I just seen that whole crowd. I was like, wow, like that would be really cool to play in. So I hit up Cam a little bit. He wasn't really answering me. And then my boy, I don't, Isaiah Fuller,
Yep.
Fuller hit me. He was like, yo, Cam's looking to pick one more up. You want to play? And I was like, yeah, for sure. So
Mhm.
shout out Isaiah Fuller, really, for real. So he gave me the opportunity. So I really appreciate him and Cam for the opportunity.
Yeah, and so you played in the New York weekend, and then in the last weekend of the summer, you were hurt. You were going to play, but you were hurt.
Yeah.
They had a bunch of 5 stars and stuff like that weekend. But is there a certain moment or like time that weekend or play in one of the games that really stuck out to you from the New York weekend?
Yeah, New York weekend, it was really fun because I got to play with like a lot of people that were like really bouncy. So like J Jack, a
Yeah.
rope. It was fun just throwing lobs at them, Jordan.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, just there wasn't really a down moment at all in
Yeah.
both of the weekends. I was just trying to enjoy every moment because you don't get a lot of stuff like that. So just like trying to give everybody a picture, trying to say what's up to everybody. I was trying to make everybody feel good because I would want to be like that in the moment too.
Yeah, exactly. And as I said, for the last term of the summer, you were going to play, but you had an injury. I just want to talk a little bit about your injury. What exactly was, I know it was a foot injury, but what exactly was it?
Yeah, I'm still recovering right now. I'm almost 100%, but I rolled my ankle in a Czech Rock League game. It was like
Oh,
a just
okay.
league around here, and it was a sprained ankle, but it was pretty bad. It was like a
Okay.
baseball ankle.
Yeah.
So yeah, it took a little bit to recover, but I'm almost there.
Yeah, Czech Rock. I think there's a couple of kids in my high school that play in that league.
Yeah, it's
I
like a
saw
Delaware league. So yeah.
yeah, I saw the rosters come out and stuff like that. So it's good to hear your recovery process going well and stuff. Another thing you've been up to this summer, you hosted a park takeover, kind of partnered with Overtime. There was a lot of really cool clips on social medias and stuff. How was that event? And are you gonna kind of try to do more of that next summer or even during the school year this year?
Yeah, that event was really cool. Just getting a lot of people out just to show people like I'm like a really good hooper and stuff. Just my fan base is really strong, so a lot of people came out. So it was a really good event. I'm definitely gonna be doing a lot more. I'm trying to go down to Texas with Nelson, LeVar, and them host one, Cam.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna do a bunch of those.
Yeah, that's cool. And now on the basketball side of things, you played with Team Final Red this summer, and you guys played in a number of tournaments across the country. Um, and again, your recruitment has spiked up. You have what, 4 offers now, something like that, official offers,
Yeah.
somewhere around there. But recently, what schools have been talking to you? I know you have Penn Charter workouts coming out soon, where even more schools will probably be checking you guys out. But as of late, what schools have you been talking to, whether they've offered you or not?
Yeah. I've been talking to a lot of Ivy League schools, so like Harvard, Penn. I talked to Princeton, Colgate, stuff like that. A big one I talked to was UConn. I talked to UConn. They've been They were pretty steady for a little bit. I haven't really heard them for a while, but hopefully during the season they'll start to come back.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, just a lot of schools. I can't really name all of
yeah, I
them
got you. Yeah,
just right now,
yeah.
but
I
yeah,
made I made the graphic and the list was long, so I
yeah,
got
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to check that.
Um, and when it comes to your offers, or again, schools that haven't offered you, are there any schools you would like to maybe get on campus for sometime this year for an official or unofficial visit?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be going to Lafayette soon, hopefully in like the next couple months. Lafayette, Drexel, I was supposed to set up soon. Um, Mississippi State would be a little hard just because of how far it is and stuff. It would have to be
Yeah,
a big
yeah,
trip. But yeah, Fairfield too. I'm supposed to go visit
yeah. That's
like
cool.
next couple months. So yeah.
Yeah, and as I said at the start, you're transferring high schools, big move. I know that some people were confused. I had like people messaging me like requesting stuff to ask you, and they wanted to ask kind of if you were still going to the George school or not, because I know there was some stuff going on with that. So you can kind of clarify just kind of like where you're going to high school and what
Yeah.
kind of happened with that, just for the people.
Yeah. So yeah, I in June I said I was going to the Georgia school. I played a couple tournaments with them in June. It wasn't really much. It wasn't like no hard feelings or anything. It's just a better move for Penn just because it's closer. Like I don't have to, sometimes in the morning you're really tired. That Georgia school drive would have been like 45, 50 minutes. So
Yeah,
to take in part in some stuff. But honestly, it was just like a better move for me, just closer,
yeah.
like cool facilities and people like that I know. So
Yeah, I get that. I just transferred schools this year, now to a school that's 5 minutes from my house compared to where I've been going since I was 6, which is like an hour drive every morning. So I
yeah.
can I
So
can get that, especially just like having basketball practice every day after school and stuff like
yeah.
that for you. But you're gonna be playing with a lot of new guys this year, a lot of guys who are already being recruited by colleges. And I know you've talked to me a little bit on Instagram about how you've already started connecting with them, but kind of just talk about some of the guys you're playing with. How what your really thoughts are going into the season with your new team.
Yeah. So yeah, this new team has a lot of new guys. So I think the three that are coming in, me, Matthew Gihol, and Jamal Hicks. So yeah, Matt's a big name. I think he's like a 4-star. He just got Syracuse, so he's a really big piece. Jamal, not a lot of people know about him. He came from Bonner in PA. He's really good. He's a dog. So yeah, and then Kai too, who was there before. He's a really big recruit. He had Alabama there the other day, so he's really skilled. But yeah, hopefully we just play together, play as a team, and then I'm just really focused on winning. So as long as we
Yeah.
keep winning, I'll be happy.
Yeah, and so I know they've been posting a little bit about your workouts that college coaches are into. Have you guys had any of those workouts yet with college coaches in the building?
Yeah, we had one on yesterday. We had one yesterday.
Okay, I don't know if you're allowed to or not, but what schools were in for that workout?
Yeah,
I think you
Monday
were.
workout, I think Alabama and Florida Gulf Coast were there. So,
Okay,
and
cool.
then Wednesday we should have more because it's like an open gym. So tomorrow
Mhm.
there should be more.
Okay, cool. And along with some new players, Penn Charter is bringing in a new head coach in Brandon Williams. I'm assuming he was kind of a big part in maybe your decision to transfer there, but kind of just describe your relationship with him and getting to play with him for your upcoming season.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Brandon's a really good guy. He makes sure you're not slacking. So like, it's good to have a coach that's on you like that and make sure you're not slacking. Like if you're there, if the workout's at 4 and you're there at 3:55, he's like, why haven't you stretched? Stuff like that. So he's really good on being on top of kids, pushing them really hard. And he knows a lot of people. So it's gonna be really good playing with Brandon this year.
And overall, when it comes to your Penn Charter season, again, new guys, new head coach, a lot's going to change for the team. But for you, are there any personal goals you have set? I know you're focused on winning as a team, but personally, are there any things you want to accomplish by the time the season is over?
Personal goals. I mean, yeah, like I said, I'm just big on winning. So as long as we keep winning, that's like my number one goal. But personal goals, I think I'm around like 550, 600 points, something like that. So maybe if I could score 1,000 this year, that would be really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Just because that's like a big milestone in anybody's high school career.
Mm.
So yeah, definitely 1,000 points. I don't know. I feel like I need to get more dunks this year. Last year I was
Okay.
a little
Yeah.
hesitant on dunking, so
Yeah.
hopefully more dunks this year. But yeah, just like I said at the start, just winning is my ultimate goal. So just do anything to win.
Yeah. And you played last summer or last season. You had a great season with Archbishop Carroll. And being in a new school, are there any things that you think that you've already noticed that you think are just going to be better for you than Archbishop Carroll? I mean, I don't think there was any hard feelings between you and them at all. It was just better opportunity and stuff like that. But are there any things that you've just noticed about Penn Charter that you already are, having a good feeling about that decision to transfer?
Yeah, definitely. It wasn't just a basketball move too, so it was a school move too. So obviously, like I have more free periods. Like I never had any free periods at Carroll, so free periods. There's more like teachers that are willing to help you. Like if you want to go to a teacher to help, they're not going to say no or anything. They're going to help you. The weight room is 2 floors, so it's one of the best weight rooms, like probably in the East Coast, for high school. And then there's 2 gyms, 2 huge gyms. So just honestly, better facilities, it's just a better school, and yeah, just to prepare me better for college.
Yeah, two floor weight room. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not gonna lie.
crazy.
That's pretty wild. So now that you're starting to get in season a little bit with your preseason workouts, just with the players and stuff like that, what does a normal day look like for you with school and everything from waking up to when you finally get home from practice?
Yeah. So one different thing at Penn than it was at Carroll is we don't have the same classes every day. So we have a like an 8 block schedule. So we have 5 blocks every day. So it could be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the next day 6, 7, 8. So it really depends on the day what kind of my schedule is. But lately, we've been having lifts at like 4 o'clock. So I'll come home after lifts, do my homework, maybe go get some shots up at the community center or something like that, just to make sure like I'm still like, getting up shots and stuff, even with the hard work at school and stuff.
Mhm. Yeah, and I mean, I don't really have anything else. Obviously, Jake, thank you for coming on the show again. Excited to see where your recruitment goes. Excited that I'm gonna be able to get up to a game this year. I was gonna come obviously see you guys at Slam Dunk, but of course, when you guys
Yeah.
play 20 minutes away, I'm gonna be
That
going.
team's
But
really good too. I think they're like top 15 in the
yeah,
country, something like that.
combine. Yeah. They had oh, we saw them last year at the me and my friends wanted to go see them. They had Trenton Flowers who committed to Louisville, but then switched to I think some overseas league, and then Rakees Passmore, who has some pretty high major offers. He's pretty good, but it'll be
Cool.
a good game, great tournament. Obviously, Slam Dunk to the Beach is a great event.
Yeah.
And I think I saw Matthew actually play there last year because he was playing with West Town
Yeah,
last
he
year
was
in
playing
that
West Town
tournament.
there. He did good
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah. So again, thank you for coming on the show, man. Make sure you guys go check out all of his socials down below. His clothing brand will be linked. Make sure you guys keep checking that out. So yeah, I appreciate you for coming on, man.
Yeah, appreciate you too, my guy.